the women on the show look very alike, and they look like the women on Skinny Girl in Transit. Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out, Ndani Phases Season 2, Episode 3 review. This episode, titled 2.0, was really about Tunde and Jeje's relationship, well, continuing from last week, and how they're trying to forge ahead with, getting back together after, Tunde has taken Jeje back after he cheated in Season 1. And predominantly on this episode, Jeje is trying to, spoil Tunde and spend money on her. It was meant to be like a pampering session and her, splurging and whatnot. But at the end of the day, all we just saw her doing was getting her hair done. And we didn't even see her buying a dress. We were just told when they were going for dinner that she went out to buy a dress. So I know what they were trying to do. They're trying to give us that effect of, take my card and spoil yourself. But we didn't really get a lot of that. What we should have seen was, her getting her hair done, nails done, manicure, pedicure, a massage, all the works, all the trimmings of being pampered. But we just saw her do her hair, and that was it. Another thing is that they actually spent a lot of time showing her getting her hair done for like a 14-minute episode. It was weird, and it was too long for that purpose. There was too much time spent on the hair thing. Moving on, Tunde and Jeje talk about them and their relationship. Jeje wants to move things ahead, but Tunde still wants to take things slowly. Yeah, Jeje wanted Tunde to let her mother know that, they're getting back together and they're trying to work things out, but Tunde didn't want it. She wants to still take things slowly, essentially. So that's predominantly what the episode was about. Something that was weird was when Tunde was sitting in the reception after getting her hair done, and Priye, that guy from episode 1 that was trying to chat Tunde up, he shows up and he sits next to her at the hair salon, wearing the same shirt that he was wearing in episode 1. Why? First of all, is Priye in a salon? They didn't establish or say what he was doing there. And I watched it twice. I was like, did I miss something? What is this guy doing here? And she didn't seem too surprised to see him there either. It seemed rather weird seeing him there and seeing him there wearing the same shirt he was wearing when they first met, which probably now is days after. It was weird. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was a lapse, but it was just very weird. I feel like they should have told us what he was doing there and why he was wearing the same shirt from episode 1. Anyway, they have an awkward conversation, and Priye is still trying to chat up Tunde. I don't know why. She's clearly showing that she's not interested. She tells him she has a boyfriend, and he asks, they have this little conversation about love languages, which at the end of the day really is what the episode is about. She gets up, leaves, goes with Jeje, and then later that evening, her and Jeje have a conversation as they're going out for dinner, and she asks Jeje if he knows her love language, and it gets a bit awkward because he doesn't know her love language, and I don't know, it seems to be enough of a reason for her to doubt their relationship. I don't know, it seems like they're reaching on that one for me. Anyway, that was maybe 70-80% of the episode. From there, we move on to Suki and Ini. Ini is in Suki's office. She says she's sorry to hear about Naomi because, Naomi and Suki broke up. And, it's continuing this narrative of Ini still harboring feelings for Suki, but it seems like Suki has moved on. But Ini, I don't know. Ini is just really confusing me on this show, because at the end of season 1, Suki was interested, she wasn't interested, she had moved on to Bubemi. Season 2 now, Ini is with Bubemi, but it seems like she's trying to get closer to Suki. Weird situation as usual. I don't really know where they're going with this. But anyway, as they're talking about that, Wande comes in, and then Wande and Suki have an inside joke about, Timmy, the cat that they buried at the beginning of the episode, and Ini feels left out, and she feels a bit jealous that Suki is getting close to another woman. Now, talking about this episode, it was 14 minutes? I can't remember, but it was short, but it feels like this season Ndani seems to be giving us less. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like they should be giving us more. There's so much more, that they can be doing with the storylines in this season. For instance, Bubemi got a new job at the end of the first season, a job that Ini helped him secure. We haven't heard anything about that. There's been Very little development with Bubemi and the Ini and Bubemi situation. Everything just seems so surface, and this is episode 3. We should be going deeper, but we're still in the early stages, but I feel like we should be going deeper with the stories at this point in season 2. I'm just very concerned. I feel like Ndani should be giving us more at this stage, at least by now. Another thing that's really bothering me, or something that's just I'm concerned about now, and please, if you work at Ndani, or you know me and you're at Ndani, because I know a couple of Ndani people, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like the female characters look the same because of the hair and makeup, which is very similar to the hair and makeup of Skinny Girl in Transit. I'll try and be succinct with this, because if I go on and on, you guys may misinterpret what I'm saying. Tolani of Artistry by Tolani is the makeup artist for Skinny Girl in Transit and for Phases. She does a fantastic job. Her makeup is on point, but I feel like, and it may not even be her, it may just be instruction, or it may be for continuity's sake, but the look of the women on the show is very similar. They have that straight ironed down like wig, that comes down like that, and then they have the brown lipstick, and then they have the long eyelashes. The women on the show look very alike, and they look like the women on Skinny Girl in Transit. Last week I saw in the comments somebody said that Tomike looks like Abimbola, that's Tunde from Phases, looks like Tiwa from Skinny Girl in Transit. I know both women and they don't look alike like that, but because of the makeup that's done on them and the wigs, they look similar. It's kind of the way how at a wedding, if one makeup artist does the makeup for like all the bridesmaids, the bridesmaids tend to look quite similar. I think that's similar to what's going on here. And like I said, it may be for continuity's sake, because they shoot these things over multiple days, and it could be like instruction, or it could just be to keep things simple. But I think women are so different. Women's looks are so different. And I'm not even talking about complexion, light skin, dark skin here. I'm talking about hair and makeup and lipstick. There are different shades of lipstick, but they seem to be following or sticking to one shade of lipstick. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. And then the eyelashes are similar, but that hair, since season 1, it's just that wig that just comes down like that, like ironed. Women have short hair. They're bald women. They're women with braids. They're women with, cornrows. Women have so many different types of hair. Why are we seeing only one hairstyle all this while on all the women? It's surprising, and like I said, it makes them look alike. When I look at the poster or the promo pictures of the group of them, both from season 1 and season 2, sometimes it's hard to tell the women apart because they look so alike because of the makeup and the hair. Like I said, it's not the makeup artist's fault. Tolani does a fantastic job, and I'm sure she's able to do different kinds of looks. But I think Ndani should try and switch things up with their different shows. I'm not sure if it's a good look or a good idea to have the female characters from different shows looking alike. That's just me, and that's me, a guy. And I'm just wondering if I'm noticing this, I wonder if the women who watch the show are noticing it as well. So between that and the fact that the episodes are short and not as meaty as they could be, I'm worried about Phases season 2. I hope things get better significantly. Let me end it there, guys. What did you think about episode 3 titled 2.0? Did you like it? What do you think is going to happen with the characters? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe as well. I do personal finance videos on my channel every Wednesday, but on Fridays or Saturdays, I do this review of Phases season 2 because it's a show that I enjoy. And yeah, so Wednesdays and the weekends, new videos from me. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.